Hey everybody, this is Zach over at the Edge Pro, and today we're going to be talking about the Deluxe Socket Setter. That's a product that we sell individually, or also comes with every machine that you get the accessory kit with. We've been getting a lot of questions lately about this product, how it works, why to use it, is it a benefit? So what we have right here is our Deluxe Socket Setter. What this represents, this tongue piece here is supposed to represent the tongue of a hinge, so where you would actually be mounting a detachable style blade. And then this thickness is the actual width of that tongue. You'll see this piece is a little bit narrower than this actual bar stock, and I'm going to show you how both of those parts function. Like I said, this is supposed to represent the actual tongue of the hinge that's going under the socket on a clipper blade. And so I have a clipper blade here. Obviously, so we have this piece right here. This is our socket, and this is the hinge. And so your hinge goes under your socket. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze, which is what you want. But what we're checking here is, does the blade actually fit? The other thing we're looking for is our socket straight and even? And by putting this in there, we're able to tell that. If we were to slide this in there and say it gets stuck halfway, the potential could be that our socket is actually tipped down, not allowing it to fit onto our hinge. And so then what we would do is we would come with a screwdriver or something, and we would pry the front of our socket up, making an adjustment. And that's one way this tool can be used. The other is the actual bar stock portion of this tool. Most people think it's just a handle, and while it is convenient as a handle for using this part, it serves a second purpose. When we look at an actual socket, we have a few different components. Obviously, we have the main plate of the socket right here. We have the ears on each side, which are what holds it to the blade with the screws. And then we have these two pieces right here. Those tabs are what center it onto your hinge. And what can happen over time, and definitely with a lot of the off-brand or lower quality blades, those ears over time will actually widen. And what happens then when you put your blade on a clipper is, because those are wider, it rattles around on you. And it increases noise, it decreases functionality, and you can possibly wear out parts on your clipper like the lever even faster. So we have the bar piece that we actually will set the socket onto, and then using a pair of pliers, you squeeze until the ears are against the bar. Now, some people have noted that this bar is a little bit narrower than a standard hinge, and there's a reason for that. When you squeeze metal and it gets to the final position, a lot of times all metal has a little bit of spring, and it'll actually widen back out. So this is intentionally made slightly smaller than the actual width of your hinge, so that you can over squeeze it, so when you let go with your pliers, it'll go back to approximately the right size. And then that first time you mount it on your clipper, if it is still a little bit too narrow, you just have to give a little bit of force and it'll clip it onto your hinge, and you should be good moving forward. Those are some of the basic adjustments to the socket, and this tool provides a way to standardize the adjustments that you're making. We find it to be a useful tool that we like to be able to use, because if I just take my pliers up in here and I squeeze down on this, I have no idea how far I'm moving them, and I have a very real potential of over squeezing these tabs here. And the part of that problem is that once you bend them in, they're very hard to bend back out. Unless you have a tool like this, you can put it on there and hit it with a hammer, I suppose, and see if that helps. But ideally, you wouldn't over squeeze them from the beginning, and this is a tool that provides the opportunity to standardize that process for you and to help you moving forward, and hopefully reduce the number of these parts that you have to replace. I hope that was good information for you, and that it was educational, as well as providing you with an option for a potential tool to help you in your sharpening business. If you have questions, you can always call, or you can comment on this video, and we'll do our best to answer them for you. If you like the content, make sure you like the video, and if you want more like it, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks, and have a great day.